Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Let's try it this other way.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things!
Trust me. We can do anything!
Me.
To the soul, insanity!
All in.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison.
Spend freely. I'm on.
To the soul!
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong hard drives?
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's...
Lady Lunibus, if it's not too much...
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
I suppose I can just ignore this. Go melt it down.
Is it? That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one? All good. Let's keep going. As expected, Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural!
Áquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward. A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Celiosi fought Áquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've defeated them. Before we press on, partner, ma'am, let's unveil the history for Hyacine. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing recollection.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible Daith under night, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan!
Why would you do this, Seliosi? You were once such a warm-hearted girl. In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Áquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred. I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out of care for you all. I'll walk this path, on behalf of everyone. Let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunabis.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was distant.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous. What happened later, Lady Lunabis?
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourselves. Follow the trail Áquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibes. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacine.
Lord Solibes is waiting for us.
Go melt it down.
They soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too. So,
What exactly happened there?
At the Celestial Mural's dome, we dealt Áquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
the moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye. It seems that the legend describing the decisive battle was...
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated scream, we looked to the ground. The people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebrations. The terrified crowd became chaotic, screaming and trampling each other. When they realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No, that would be an insult to beasts. Solus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphoreus.
Doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Áquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Áquila from using the sky of Amphoreus as a weapon to crush the earth, the hero Seliosi chose to...
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia.
It will be a harsh truth, one that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to face it, Miss Hyacinth?
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, and as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill.
Since you've made your decision, keep moving forward. I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed along its path to the dome.
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
She never stopped dreaming of. Is just one step away from being
Honored ones. How did Lady Seliosi become?
Talent and rigorous training.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her,
Áquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
that sword you wield, it seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
Is this the dome of the Celestial
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them.
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Skyfolk to their ancestral lands, to complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacine, as faithfully as we kept our promise.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all this?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky,
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history! Dawnmaker feels lighter and lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn!
My song break harmony in unison. Mimi! Mimi!
I'm just a frail scholar. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things!
Tonight, Stars Echo! Welcome to my...
Hedge your bet. Insanity! To the soul!
You have fulfilled your duty, guards.
God of the Sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's... I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages. The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief, like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacine?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be,
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Viper.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacine. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll...
Turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Embrace the clouds, celestial mural.
Look who we've caught. An old The frail Titan was conquered long ago by the mighty warrior goddess. Now, they're nothing more than rusted scrap, left in the forge to decay over count. Surrender to us, relic of a bygone era. We'll reshape your clouded mind and grant you a place alongside your kin in Celiosi's glory.
Your so-called reshaping is nothing more than torment, both in body and mind. No. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please.
Take a good look at this pathetic fool. Do you see it? You're one of the Sun Folk, aren't you? When you oppressed your own under the guise of faith, leaving countless souls to suffer endlessly under the scorching sun. Did you ever consider that even the fiercest sun could one day fall?
I once thought...
Spare us your empty excuses, relic of the old world. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you. You've already sentenced yourself. All we're doing is following through. Do it. Make it clean. A single...
No. No! No!
The creation shaped by Kefali in their image failed to inherit their compassion. Are you alright, Hyacine?
I'm fine, Lord Finan. It's just... thinking about the vision Celiosi held before declaring war on the Titan. Let's move on.
Celiosi possessed the strength to slay gods. Yet, she failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's heart.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial, drive out the gods, celestial.
But how is that possible?
Please, help us! The Forsaken... Lady Kindness, you are the strong one who followed.
The Cleaners. Did the Skyfolk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood, all in your quest to cleanse the world of the filth of those cursed offspring. Delivered justice for us. The witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of twilight, desecrating their divine grace.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk. The Cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from this world. The Day Thunder Knight and her fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you...
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything. But I'm guessing their plan failed.
Those assassins were vicious, but not foolish. They never actually dared to attack, so they weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs, hidden among the Skyfolk. These schemes only came to light long after the damage was done.
Before the flame chase journey began, the Chrysos heirs waged war against each other over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. Even Trebi's many selves at the time, golden blood was seen as a curse. Honest.
Seliosi, where was she in all this? What thoughts weighed on her mind as she watched everything unfold?
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyacine.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal. Her deep love for humanity.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the Celeste, reveal the history, Celeste.
Now you have nowhere to hide, Titan.
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those Lady Lunabis and Lord?
Yes. Those are remnants of their memories from 1,000 years ago.
Your Highness, what are you planning to... We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. We would never betray her. It's those rats. They are the fools who backstabbed our hero.
Please, please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those people clothed in...
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may find...
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into a tool for oppression.
The weak rise to power, yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity.
Yet she once loved us with such... Has she given up on us?
Seliosi touched the core flame and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world. The black tide, it devours all.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the god's intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end.
In the name of the warrior goddess, what kind of fate has she woven for us?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortal to my once beloved, yet now unsavable kin. With golden divine blood coursing through me, even the tyrant of the sky bends to my unyielding light. My light burns far brighter than before.
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the god's 100 eyes, and resolution fills me. A hero...
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice, for as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity...
I thought seeing this day coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Your only mistake was placing far too much hope.
Lunabis. Solibus. You.
Yes. We acted as Seliosi's executioners.
that day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight. Swallowed by golden lava, they spent their entire lives praying to the sky. Yet their devotion never earned them wings to escape there.
After learning about everything she went through, I can only feel regret. But I can't condemn her choice.
This is the true history. Was Seliosi's fusion with Áquila truly meant to save humanity from ruin?
By touching the core flame, Seliosi gained insight into the Titan's fear. Áquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the sky civilization was merely the result of humanity's own doing. A celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
Disillusioned with humanity, Selioci began to long for the detachment of divinity. She sent Lunabis and me to the Earth in search of a forbidden art said to fuse human and Titan souls.
Professor Anax's alchemy already achieved such power 1,000 years ago?
Selioci, who passed fatal judgment on the Skyfolk, had turned her back on humanity. If this was the path she chose, then whose wish have my ancestors and I been guarding all this time?
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go and claim it, Miss Hyacine. Just as Selioci once did, you must.
Selioci had abandoned her humanity. The truth will soon be revealed. Grady, will you stand by my side?
Great Selioci, I beg you, spare this I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone.
The time has come.
It's time to face your destiny.
Wait! Please, let me speak with Her Highness, the warrior goddess. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too, chosen by the prophecy, just like Lady Selioci.
She isn't lying. Selioci, what will you do with one of your own?
A Chrysos heir. You are no different from the rest. You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin oppressed others under the guise of the Titan's favor?
I did not.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your new god after Aquila's fall. Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused?
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fractured world, did you overcome your inner weakness and
I failed to do so.
Look, Chrysos heir. You are no different from... My judgment is just. Only burning gold can...
Wait, Lady Selioci. Please, grant me a moment to your divinity. Indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages, enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Because beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must kneel before you, begging for a chance at life. I need to prove that mortals are capable of redemption.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain. Tell me, what kind of miraculous benefit?
It's simple, Lady Selioci. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations, sung by my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solibus, Lunibus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessings and the curse of their history. No matter how long it takes, when that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
The truth of the legend is finally clear. Hyacinthia.
Am I the descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir? Our lineage wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her. My whole clan's fragile mortal life was simply spared on Celiosi's whim.
Her judgment may be true. Mortals do have their flaws. But even so, human dignity must not be trampled.
Lord Solibus, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight just to witness that Chrysos heir's child coming back to receive punishment?
Time alters everything, child. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature. And Celiosi's perspective was our only window into
Her words were everything to us. Our guide, comfort. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned to perceive you.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the flame chase journey, the unity and hope Celiosi couldn't see.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't about proving humanity. It's about waiting.
Lady Celiosi, I want to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you can hear me or not. I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless and ordinary. Only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, has not been lost to time. It's just waiting to heal and grow, and then it will shine once more. Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too dim for it to sprout. But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly, willing to sacrifice themselves to shine a light upon the children of humanity. The light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly, and one day, reaching for the sky, that twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear the weight of humanity's flaws.
History has proven once again, the flame chase journey itself is a miracle. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity over thousands of years. Celiosi, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. We also bring you the answer to your question. Mortals are capable of change, and humanity is worth saving. Our people forging through the trials of the end times deserve a second chance. We are worthy of a new dawn. Hyacine.
Yes. Solibus? Lunibus?
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacine.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame of the Eye of Twilight. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once. This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky!
Does this weather please you, Titan incarnate? Indulge in this, and taste the fiery blaze of Dawnmaker!
If you could still hear my voice, Lady Seliosi! Behold, the strength of those who pledge to save the world!
Let's try it this other way.
Protect life!
Impressive. Trust me.
We can do anything!
Insanity.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. What a crumb.
Protect life! With the will triumph over the gods! Take back the sky!
Impressive. This is what's learning.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Undefeated by lies. They want to turn this place to scorched earth.
Total soul. Insanity.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Give us the core flame. But please, we can soothe the world's pain.
I'm on it.
The will triumph over the gods. Take back the sky.
Break's over.
I will strike down the false sun!
Frail scholar. Total soul. Insanity!
Let's finish this! Slice off their wings!
You too will be cleansed with gold!
Quick, behind me!
Stand firm! It's a long way down. Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold!
Never seen them. Huh.
Me!
Expand your thinking.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Trust me. We can do anything! Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. I'm on it.
With the real triumph over the gods, we take back the sky!
Impressive. This is
Storm clouds are gathering. Are you ready to sever the lightning?
To the soul.
expand your thinking.
Undefeated?
Curious and endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking. This is aim and think.
Insanity. To the soul.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Look, the show has begun.
With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
That's...
There is another world waiting to be saved. We have no intention of dying here with you.
Titan! Open to nothing!
Aglaia, are you still protecting us?
Is it all over now? Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Take that core flame with you, Hyacine. Our mission isn't over.
Core flame of the sky, come with me. It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow is just a thought away.
I understand how you feel, but right now, this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave. Look, over there. No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaia's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly! out of time. We have to retrieve it. Partner, quickly!
Lift the curtain of memory!
And stir up ripples of past reverie! This is bad. The prayer power!
No! Come on. We have to get out of here.
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. From here on, Finan, you shall embark on a journey with no return. Light fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn
to this world. It's right in front of us. This way! Behind! That door leads outside! There's got to be a path!